everyone, it is Mrs. P in my shadow. I am filming this at night. I wanted to do it during the day today. I played hooky from school today. I had so much I needed to catch up on as far as laundry and housework and grading and all of those things. So I did take a mental health day. So I've been home, but I have been literally cleaning and organizing all day, so I did not get this budget video filmed. So here I am doing it at almost 9 o'clock at night, but that's okay. I've got, let's see here, this is going to be for our third week of December, and yeah, so I've got this, I've got my cash stuffing I've got to figure out, and my meal plan. So let's go ahead and get started. I apologize for the shadows. I will try to brighten things up when I do my editing, but I can't get rid of the shadows. So anyway, here we go. This is going to be the week of December 12th through the 18th. Guys, can you believe me planning this just makes me realize how close we are to having our Christmas break, because our last day of school is the 20th. Yeah, the 20th. We have a half day that day. So we are getting close. Okay, so we are going to start with our rollover. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. Okay, our rollover is not as much as what I would like, but it is what it is. December is just such an expensive month, and I think that I'm going to keep that in mind for next year when I am budgeting and planning and like adding to sinking funds. Just December, it needs its own category. All right, Mr. P, around 1,000, which he had overtime last week, so maybe that'll come in higher. And then other, we are not, oh yeah, we are, I'm sorry, we are expecting $130. Okay, so that is a total of $2,095 that we plan to budget with. All right, so we only have one bill, our Geico. My husband still has not switched the Gator over. That would be nice if he could do that before this comes out, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So that is all we have for our bills this week. So that leaves us $2,066. Then I come down here to our sinking funds and savings challenges. So for sinking funds, I'm using an old budget template, and I just realized it has the leftover here. Let me just wipe that out, because I meant to take that off of the template just because it's just kind of unnecessary to have that all throughout. All right, so sinking funds, I'm going to take out 180. Savings challenges and savings, plan on taking out 380, and that is a total of 560, and that will leave us 1898 left over. And I'm looking to make sure that is not correct. Hold on a minute. My draft is not up to date, so it is. That should be 1506. Okay, so 1506 goes up here. And sorry, you're not in frame. Okay, can you tell I'm tired? I have done a lot. Oh, by the way, I made the O'Charlie's loaded potato soup tonight, and it was absolutely delicious. Everything that I remembered it to be. All right, I will link the recipe that I followed, and I pretty much did it exactly. I did not use bacon. I'd skipped the bacon part. I'm not a huge fan of the bacon flavor in like soups and stuff, and that's because like I taste it all night long. So I left the bacon out, but other than that, I followed it to the T, like exactly how it was. All right, so for groceries, we are going to take out 150. Pets, 20. Household, 20. Mr. P, 30. Mrs. P, 50. Miss P is 20. Then we have eating out, 30. Trying to remember, I had in my draft, oh, well, I'll show you. This is my draft, and I didn't write any of the categories down, so I'm trying to remember them all. And let's see here, we've got gas, which was 70. We have miscellaneous, which is 10, and we have unbudgeted, which is 0. All right, and I'm just gonna peek at my cash planning just to make sure, yep, I didn't miss anything. Okay, so this section adds up to be 400, and that leaves us with 1106. Bring that down here. No, I do not. I'm going to now put in all of our debts that we're going to pay, and we do not have any current debts due, so we are paying money toward this snowball. So we had Barclay, which we will pay 77. Discover, 30. Credit Union, 70, and then I'm going to leave a line for just the regular snowball if any unexpected money comes in, which I highly doubt that will happen. And this section totals 177, and that will leave us with $929 to roll over to next week. And so that is all for the budget. Short and simple and sweet. And then now we've got to do my cash planning. And that is right here. Okay. I've got the gas logs on beside me, and I am roasting. I'm going to get a sip of water. Okay, sorry, I was just feeling very parched at the moment. All right, so here for my cash planning. It has not changed very much. So we are going to do a 150 to groceries, 20 to pets, 20 to household, 30 to Mr. P, 50 to Miss P, Mrs. P, 20 to Miss P, 30 eating out, 70 gas, and 10 miscellaneous. And so I'm going to do 7 20s and 1 10, 120, 120, a 20 and a 10, 2 20s and a 10, a 20, 20 and a 10, and gas is going to get 3 20s and 1 10, and then a 10 for miscellaneous. Okay. Oh my goodness, you know what I just looked at? On my draft, I did not like tally all these up, so I'm going to have to do it on the fly. Okay, so beauty, I've got 20, medical 20, sports, what did I say for sports? 45, 20 for family fun, and pool is 5. And the reason sports is going up some is that there are several away games in the next week, and my husband and I will probably not even go to those. My daughter is just the manager, and I know that's sad to say, just the manager. She does work really hard at her job, but I don't feel like obligated to go and watch all of the games, especially the ones that are away. So she will go ride the bus and come back on the bus, and we will just pick her up. So with that said, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do a 20 for beauty, a 20 for medical. Sports, I'm going to do 120. Let's see here. That's 20, 2 10s, and 1 5. Right? 20, 30, 45. Okay. Family fun's going to get a 20, and pool is going to get a 5. Okay. Now subscriptions is going to get 10. Vet 10, car tags 5, home maintenance is going to get 5. No, car maintenance 5, home maintenance gets 40, and emergency fund is going to get 80. All right, so that's going to be 10 and a 10, 5 and a 5. Home maintenance is going to get 2 20s, and emergency is going to get 1 20, 3 10s, 4 5s, and 10 1s. Okay, summer savings 100, Christmas 50, wedding travel 100, mini Monday 50, and YouTube Hop is finished, except we will start in January. All right, so summer savings, I'm going to get 2 20s, 4 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. Christmas, 3 10s, 3 5s, 5 1s. Wedding and travel, I'm going to do 3 20s and 4 10s. And Mini Monday gets 10 5s. Okay, so I'm going to speed you up while I add all of this up because I am very likely to make a mistake. Okay, we match. I almost made a boo-boo. I was calculating these 10s as 20s, but I caught it, thank goodness, and it is correct. So now I know what I need to get from the bank. And so that is my cash planning for the 3rd week of December. All right, so now let me get started with my meal plan. Okay, so for my meal plan, I am going to do this from the dates of December 12th through the 18th. And I'm going to go ahead and label all of my dates. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so I do need to go ahead and note Saturday is my son's girlfriend, her graduation. So I know that we are planning to go and celebrate with her. So I did not put a lot of money in the eat out category, but I am going to work it out with our grocery budget and with some of our blow money to cover eating out for graduation. So that is that, because it'll be just a lunch instead of like a dinner, because she graduates early in the morning. So that is going to be that day. On the Friday the 13th, my daughter has an away game for basketball, so eat at ball game. My husband and I will fend for yourself because we probably will not go to that game because it's out of town and we do not need to go. All right, so, and then we have another one of those here. My daughter will eat at the ball game. And me and my husband will fend for ourselves. Okay, so therefore I only have to plan for 4 days. And I went through our refrigerator, freezer in our kitchen and found quite a bit of treasures today. So I was cleaning things out. I was trying to see that it's, you know, a side by side and it looks like it's so tiny. And then you start pulling things out and realize how much it actually holds. All right, so on Thursday, we have some of those smash burgers, or like the frozen patties. We are going to fix those for dinner on Thursday. We still have leftover buns from last week's Sloppy Joe's. So we're going to do smash burgers. And I will probably use, I have some black and blue, like I have black, what is it? Blackened seasoning. Is that how you say that? Anyway, I like to do that, and I like to put blue cheese on my burger. So I will do that with mine and probably grill some onions. And then we have tons of French fries in the freezer. I found 3 bags. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So we do not need French fries anytime soon. So that's what we'll do Thursday. I might fix some pork and beans with that, because I do have a can of that, pork and beans. So for this meal, we do not need anything. We have the buns, we have the burgers, we have the fries, and we have the pork and beans. So nothing for that one. Sunday, we have, I'm going to do steak, baked potatoes, and corn. And then, of course, dinner rolls. And we have steak in the freezer. We have potatoes, we have corn, and we have rolls. So we do not need anything for that meal. Monday, we're going to do garlic, parm, chicken. and that's going to be chicken thighs. And we have those in the freezer. I'm going to do some buttered rice. And I'm going to do asparagus. I love asparagus, and I'm trying to get my daughter to love it too. I am going to get that. That is one thing we do not have. So I'm going to pick up some asparagus. I do know we need to get some milk. And anything else? I think that's all for right now. And then Wednesday. Okay, this is going to sound really cheesy, but we have fish sticks in the freezer that I need to use. They are probably a year old. I don't know if they're any good, but we are going to cook them. So I'm going to do fish sticks, mac and cheese, and I'm going to fix some green beans with that, because you got to have green beans when you have mac and cheese. All right, so, and I will fix some croissant rolls. I just butchered that. Okay, I'm going to do sea rolls, and I have those in the fridge, so I do not need to buy anything for this. We have everything, so looky there, guys. That's how I plan to pay for our dinner at graduation, is through our grocery bills, or grocery money, because, I mean, technically eating out is eating, right? So if you don't spend it here, spend it there. And since that is a planned like outing, then that's what I plan to do. So I don't have to get a whole lot at the grocery store. I mean, there's staples that I have to get, you know, like pizza rolls for my daughter for lunch, bread, milk, juice, things like that that we always pick up. But as far as like meats or anything big like that, we do not need it. So this should do us very good at the grocery store. And that is all for my video, friends. I feel kind of silly tonight. I guess it's because I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead and blow the candle out. Nick is barely uncovered in there. All right, friends. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.